All right, in 28, we're trying to simplify this, meaning we don't want an imaginary unit in the denominator. We don't like I in the denominator. So we have to multiply top and bottom by what's called the conjugate. Negative 2 plus I, negative 4 minus 5I. You focus on the denominator only and multiply by its conjugate. The conjugate of that complex number is negative 4 plus 5I. Okay? Multiplying by the conjugate will make the I go away. I'll show you why in a minute. But before I do that, you have to keep in mind that whatever you multiply on the bottom, you must also multiply on the top. Since I've multiplied top and bottom by the same thing, I've really only multiplied by 1, making this a legal maneuver. All right? So here's why it works. If we want I to go away, what happens with first times first down here? When we FOIL, what do you get? 16. What happens with the outside, negative 20I, and the inside, positive 20I? They cancel. Just like 20x and minus 20x would cancel, 20I and negative 20I would cancel. What do you get when you go last in FOIL? The L means last. Negative 5I times positive 5I. Negative 25I squared. That's going to make the I go away. I'll remind you why in a minute. Let's do the numerator. The numerator is allowed to still have an I in it when you're done, and it usually does. So what do you get first? 8. Outer, negative 10I. Inside, negative 4I. Last, 5I squared. Now, if you remember anything from this unit, this topic that we covered, I squared is negative 1, right? That's the whole definition of the imaginary unit. I squared is negative 1. So anywhere you see an I squared, you can replace it with negative 1. The I squared is negative 1. So this I squared is negative 1. So the I is gone in the denominator. The denominator, we basically have minus 25. 16 plus 25 is 41. I'm only liking choices B, C, and D so far. I would probably eliminate A, I think, unless it reduces. We'll find out in a minute. So the denominator is 41. In the numerator, let's combine like terms. I have an 8 plus negative 5, right? That's basically 8 minus 5, which is 3. Combine the i's. Negative 14i. If I had to pick the choice that matches best, it would be B. It doesn't have everything over the denominator. It has them individually. 3 over 41 minus 14 over 41i. So B is the good choice. The goal was to get rid of I from the denominator, because we can't divide by something that's imaginary. Okay?